Hello, everybody. How are we today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic afternoon. We are back in the world of Pokemon. It's a little bit earlier than usual, but we are here. So, because today is going to be a bit of a quick day, I think I'm going to just focus on getting the Pokedex entries today. That is all of the wrong buttons that I didn't want to press. I finished the coastline. I don't think I did. Did I? Yes, we finished the coastline. Okay, so we're working on something else now. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to be focusing on the Dex entries. So's that mayhaps we don't have to do them next week. And we can focus on something else for a change. So, without further ado, let us get to going. Iron defense or see it leap out of rocks. Should be fairly simple, I would think. That is me pushing all of the buttons that I didn't want to. Okay. And just go look for rocks, right? There's Voltorb. But yeah, how is everybody today? I hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Had a freak thunderstorm in my neck of the woods yesterday. Don't know where that came from. I think I forgot to mention it on stream. They're looking for little rocks. The fuck are you doing? It's daylight. Thought they hated the light. I don't know what your guys' feelings are about nose pez. I find it funny. The only thing that it irritates me is they don't have like nose pez set up to look like the Easter Island heads. I'm trying to remember what those things are called. Watanui? Maybe? I'd have to look it up. I don't think it's Watanui. I do not speak dialects very well. I barely speak English very well. The byproduct of being an experiment. Says that I can find them in rocks, but I don't see any. At least none of the rocks are moving. By the way, I think the one exception of seeing a ghost during the daylight is that one. Rotom. Seems to be out and about whenever. There's a tree. We don't need trees moving. We need rocks moving. You know, I just came to the realization of how strange that was to say. It's like I expect the tree to move. I don't expect the rocks to move. If the rocks move, then we have a problem. Is it perhaps that the moving rocks are up here amongst the Electivires and stuff? Sir, have you seen any moving rocks? I was talking to this guy. I'm sure the Electivire just wants to beat the crap out of me. I don't intend to let him. There's a Machoke hanging out. Trying to remember, is it on all of the area? No, let's just fight. Get him! I will be an indestructible wall. It's also snowing now. Apparently I'm sleeping. How dare you? I noticed that it holds its head like Psyduck does. No! Nose Pez, you were so young. Practice with our shiny. Nice! Did that do it? Well, it got us to 9. I have to use it one more time. Sneasler. Okay, so we have started with it. We need Dire Claw and Sword Dance. We got Sword Dance. We don't have... Oh, wait. I don't know about you guys, but I really like it when they go all in for the, like, completely opposite elements for the regional Pokemon. I guess a pretty good example would be a Alolan Vulpix versus regular Vulpix. One being ice, one being fire. Which is something I could certainly see in real life. Well, regional look. Look at that. Oh, it's a bush. I saw the little purple egg thing there. I thought it was a Pokemon. It was not. Just a flower. Get him! Holy shit. Why does the plant Voltorb just have a mud ball on him? Yeah, for whatever reason, I am flimmy today. Probably the humidity. It was, like I mentioned, it was storming yesterday. But it will not stop me from yapping to my heart's content. Yeah, it's not moving. Thought it might have been at first. You know what's interesting is the Voltorb doesn't seem as angry. Ironically enough, I'm going to finish the information on Sneasler before I finish it on Nosepez. I'd finish on Voltorb first, actually. Okay, OBS is being an ass today. Although that is nothing new. Okay, defend! Yeah, we've used defense. I don't think we need it anymore. Although I do see a unique opportunity. We can go ahead and get the boss one that's nearby. I am still going to evolve this one, though. And now he has a bunch of metal shavings. Also kind of looks like he has a bunch of little smaller nose pezzes around him. He has satellite pezzes. We're at level 5. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and release this one. Go catch you up. We're going to put him in here. And then I'm going to make sure that one's over there. Because I don't want to get rid of this one only to find out the other one is gone or something. We want to be prepared. I want to say he was down here. You know what's interesting, and I'll be surprised if they do it. They don't have Master Ball in this game. Because I don't think the Master Ball was invented until Gen 1. If we go by a historical sense, at least. Yes, sir. If you could please turn your fuzzy-faced self the other direction, but only do it a little closer than that, perhaps. Because here's my problem. I'm sure something is going to see me as I go walking out. You know what would be kind of cool is if they made it to where you can sneak easier at night. Or perhaps when there is a snowstorm, as it just started happening. He has such a majestic moustache. Okay, we have caught him. Oh, we actually get... I don't think they noticed me. Perfect. Yeah, so OBS is being an ass today. Seems to be a common denominator, unfortunately. I'm not sure if that is much of a trade-off, considering Nosepaz trades legs and arms to be able to float. I don't know if that's much of a bargain. I don't know, would you guys say trading arms and legs for the ability to float is a worthy trade-off? Would that be making a deal? I don't know why, but the way that Bronzong's eyes are gives the illusion of him being painted on. Okay, we have finished with Nosepez. I'm not sure about that one. I guess I could just teleport back. Electrode could be Voltorb could be interesting. Interesting, because I'm not sure what to do with it. Hello, sir. I would like to talk to you about Nosepez. Probopass. Oh, wrong one. There. Perfect. He served us well. Perfect. Yeah, let's see. Chingling. I'm giving it food. Shouldn't take too long. But because it takes not too long, we should probably focus on the other one first. How does one evolve the electrode, I wonder? You know what I want to see? I know it's not going to happen, but I would love to see a Pokemon game where either they're all new Pokemon or they're regional variants of Pokemon. Like they could start out like a normal one, but then evolve into something different later on. That's what I would like to see. I know I'm not going to see that because it's easier not to do that, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, Voltorb. I've seen it use self. I've seen that thing use self-destruct a lot, apparently. Yeah, gotta see it use Spark. I'm wondering if it would be easier to fight against other ones. I'm wondering if further down the mountain we might come across something that we can fight a little easier. Something that might be a little bit more... Oh wait, we could just fight things in the water. I didn't think about that. He's sitting on a little raft made of wood. I didn't see that he didn't have Spark. The Magikarp is very bemused by this. I like you kind of scooted. Get that Magikarp. Get the fish. We have now decimated the local fish population. Because weirdly enough, there only seems to be 3 fish in this pond, this little area of river. Unfortunately, it seems like the easiest thing to do is to fight the others with something else. So that gets us to that. I'm certainly not going to be doing that to level 8. I mean, to level 20. Do any of my Pokemon have a Fire-type move? Plus, I could evolve it, too. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and evolve this one. And then we're just going to fight the others. I wasn't expecting it to be such a simple process. All of the other ones required something special. Surprising, this one's just a leaf stone. Like, I liked the fish one. I thought that one was clever. You have to take recoil damage. He's so angry. Probably because he's made of wood. Level 9. We just got to defeat one. Well, in theory, if we defeat one with their current Pokemon, should count for both of them, correct? Okay, we'd have to defeat 2. Okay, Thunder, Chloroblast, and Self-Destruct. Shit. Don't think I have that move. I do have Thunder, though. Well, let's just go find us some Voltorb, shall we? Okay, so gotta watch that recoil. I am being pursued. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting him to be rolling after me. He's so shiny. Will it hit? Shit. Another one. Good news is he decided to attack with a plant type move, which mine is very strong against. So we survive. The Voltorb is angry. Apparently they don't like it when you mess with one of theirs. Nice. I should be able to get the rest from any old Pokemon I find, right? Thunder seems like Thunder and Chloroblast would be the easiest ones, I think. Well, that's very interesting. The amount that you do not see me right now. Should not see me at all. Also, Rotom. He's just kind of scooting his way around. You know what's interesting? This is the only spot that I've seen Voltorb. For whatever reason. Fortunately, I've forgotten that Thunder has a very low chance of hitting. Nice. And I think that should max it out. Most illuminating. Make sure everybody's patched up. You only fought with one, so that isn't that much. You know, that's will be it for the region. Well, for this area. I think so I don't confuse myself. I think I will just keep out the Mon for this region, and then I'll swap in the other one later. Avalug. Hey, Ostro, how are you today? Hopefully having a good afternoon. We have just finished up with the Electrode. Looks like a sphere. And now we're going to work on the Wind Chime. I saw a image. Okay, so I saw what Chingling's evolution is based on. And then I realized, oh, it's a Wind Chime. Oh. Hopefully it wasn't too wet. Had a freak weather storm here in Nevada yesterday. Woke up to a thunderstorm, which usually only hits at night. So now it's all muggy today. Chingling. There we go. That is not a lot. I think the best option is to feed. Confusion is an option as well. I forgot to give it confusion, which would probably help with my task. Get rid of double edge. I hate that move. There's only one set of Pokemon that I am actually fine with it having double edge, and those are the ones that have the ability that don't let them get hit by it. Then it's a viable move. One might say my battle strategy is weird, because my battle strategy is I have a plan. Attack. We don't have time for status moves here. Weird plant. Razzleberry. Okay, we have our target. The weird-looking bell turned sentient from Polar Express. So apparently it really likes berries. So, like, does this thing have a digestion system? It's a bell, so... Also, I like the illusion that it kind of looks like Wendy's mascot if it got turned into a Pokemon, because it has giant braids. We are feeding this thing for a month. Actually, I noticed this thing seems to have a bottomless stomach. The berries are bigger than it is. But... Yoo-hoo! I don't think the acorns are edible. I can't be followed. He's a big boy. But yeah, I am hopeful that the next region has a bunch of new ones. They've kind of, I think ever since like Sun and Moon, they've just not had very many new Pokemon. They've all been kind of a bunch of really old ones, well, a bunch of old ones with not very many new ones. I'm thinking Gligar probably be the best target. If I can find one. Well, it doesn't exactly work if the thing gets defeated immediately. Let him have it. Okay, so we gotta be careful who we fight. This guy is about as strong as a soda can. Oh, never mind. Perfect. Oh, wait, I think some of those counted for 2. We're going to go ahead and release this one. We already have the bigger one. We have released a monster into the ecosystem. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Trying to find out what that red mark means. Okay, let's see. We got those moves, but we also got strong and agile, which means we're going to have this in very short order. I found it interesting. This is the only spot you see these guys. As I feel like this would be something you'd probably see near its original location. I notice whenever it does sword dance, it aggressively thrusts its junk in Rotom's direction. Got him. I got 2. I want to say we might be just about done. I think we're done with this reading. Bingo bango. Oh yeah, I was the one that we got the max out on. Stop by the old tent. This one we are not releasing because it is a new one. And then we got Samurai, which is the last of that one. Alright, sir, I would like to go back to the village. I also don't want to forget that I'm planning on going out for shiny hunting as well. Not right now, it would appear. Again, it shows it there. What does it mean? What does it mean? I have to find unknown first. Look through all of the others just to make sure that I got everything. Snowbrand. Do I not have? I thought I caught one. Apparently I did not. But I did get this one up. So that's good. So we need a female Snowbrand. Fortunately, I know where to find them. The only problem is I can't really tell the difference of them. There's one right there. We've got one Snowrunt. That's female too. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a boss Frostlass around here or not. Feel like I know where it is if there is one. Ow! I broke my feet. One of those. Sorry. Let's see. There might not be a boss of this one. Well, an alpha, I guess. The ice rock. Just hanging out. There's one other cave I can check. Oh, I love the echo. This other one's a little bit more isolated, so it might have a better chance. Ow! What? I've never seen a shiny of one of those before. This will be a first for me, actually. This one's a male. Okay, so Glalie. Not gonna lie, having a Frostlass that was that color would be kind of awesome, but we take what we get. I can remember a time when I had no shinies, so if I remember correctly, I think my first shiny was a Weedle, I think. I broke my feet again. There's the Frostlass. Wow, that's very interesting. You know what I like to not do? Look behind myself. Frostlass. And a boss one to boot. I already have that one at almost level 9. I have no idea how I did this. So that seems like it's a fairly open and shut case. I think I will get rid of the other one. The not shiny version, and I will get rid of the regular Glalie. And evolve the shiny one. Well, no, the other Glalie might be a boss. No, it's not. Are you sure it's not a boss? It is not a boss. There. Ice Fang. It took it a while to notice. I'm not sure what is required to evolve Snover into the other. Eat up on the delicious food. It should max that one out. $42. That'll be a while. Maybe not that long. But I figure we can work on our other ones next. Icicle Crash. And we only need to use it, either that or just use an agile move. It almost makes you feel bad. We used Blizzard, even though it's clear that it's blizzarding right now. The raptor can't feel his toes. Actually, to be honest with you, I kind of wish it was blizzarding right now because it is freaking warm where I am right now. Thing is that it might be less today, but I remember day before yesterday, because it was a storm, it was like 111. It gets warm in the desert. Maxed up Frostlands. What's interesting is when it gets time to it, we're going to be catching some rare Pokemon. I mean, legendary, sorry. Oh, yeah, Piloswine. Memoswine. Do I had... There was a boss one that I saw. Do I want to just go get that one? I figured that one might be a bit better, because then I don't even need to go get a boss mammal swine if I don't want to. Whoa, shit! Unexpecting him. Apparently I disturbed his area. Get the giant fuzzy... the giant fuzzy Roomba. Get him! Heavy specimen. It's a boss one. Would that count as a heavy? Oh, hello. That brings us up to level 9. Wait, he got angry, but he didn't see me. What did he get angry at? Also, why does it know baby doll eyes? I just find the idea funny that its eyes are covered, but when it goes to use the attack, it suddenly uncovers its eyes. For giant baby doll eyes. Okay, did we get it? And then we can evolve it. Which we can do right now. It's interesting, because when they first came out with Swinub and Piloswine, I was like, oh, fuzzy lumps. Nothing interesting there. And then they came out with this one. And then I'm all like, okay, you have my attention. I think something else that I like about it is in order to evolve it, it has to know the move Ancient Power. And since it's kind of based on a mammoth, it makes sense. There's a reindeer over there. Times I've seen it use Blizzard and high horsepower. I don't know why, but I feel like it's more appropriate for it to have extra ice power. I also find that interesting and was unaware of it when I first heard about this Pokemon, but I learned later on. its tusks are made of ice, so if they break, then they just regrow. Apparently I was being super quiet because he didn't notice me. He's so big. Look at that unit. He's a big boy. Yes, he is. Is a big girl. Yes, she is. I wasn't sure. I had to think about that one for a second. I was like, sure. You know what? She can be what she wants to be. The pre-evolution is bigger than the evolution. It's so huge. That one don't run, she fights. Alright, look alive. Uh-oh. Woohoo! Oh shit. That Eevee is pissed. You know, I actually really like Eevee's shiny form because it looks like an Arctic fox. The Raichu. I've seen that one in one of these before. I want all your free shit. Give it to me. There's an Espeon, of all things. I could just ran between them. Like, don't mind me. Ow. Scyther. Rapidash was surprising. It's Pikachu! I'm sure the Scizor is pissed off that he doesn't have the ability to knock me off of the thing I'm riding. No matter how angry he gets. The Eevee did more in that regard. Wonder what's in here. Snowball! Throw it at someone? Can I throw it at the angry scissor? Don't mind me. You saw nothing. I haven't seen too much anymore, and I don't know. Maybe might be more Pokemon that spawn in. It's Heather again. It didn't last very long. Yeah, let's head back. Perfect. Professor? Now, with how close we are to the very end of it, I wonder if by the time we're done, it's going to be... this last star will be all filled up. Random snowball. I have 6 of them. Okay. Bergmite. I don't know. Do I want to go look and see if there's a boss one out there? Also, Snover, which I haven't got yet. Oh, if there is a boss one, I think I know where to find it. Do I need a boss one? Probably not, but I'm going to look for it anyways. You know what's interesting? I'm pretty sure that I have seen a boss Bergmite. I don't know if I've seen a boss Avalugg. I found a Memo Swine, but I don't need it because I already evolved one. As the other one's boss too. I keep calling them boss, but they're kind of not. They're just kind of really strong. I've also seen Avaluggs around here. I don't think one would be showing up so close to him. Oh, there's one. But I don't think it is a boss level 1. So I think we might just evolve the one we got. Seems very perplexed by what's going on. Okay, let's go grab it. We'll just evolve it. It'll be another regional variant, because if I remember correctly, Avalugg in the other region is pure ice, whereas in this one it's part rock or something. I don't quite remember at the moment. I know that it is different. That much I do know. But I feel like out of all of them, this one is the one that looks the least Regent variant-ish, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, because that didn't even make sense to me, and I'm the one that said it. I thought a high-level one might be up there. It was not. Okay, so that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go get a Snover, while also leveling up our current Pokemon. I think by the end of the day, I think we will have finished the decks, at least as far as not legendaries go. Kind of. I have still not figured out what we need to catch unknowns. Or if we can even catch them. Okay. Suspicious lack of Snovers. I mean, not Snovers. Yes, Snovers, actually. I'll think about it again. Glacial Terrace. Oh, over there. Seems weird to me that they wouldn't hang out together, but what do I know? Okay, it's not talking about there. Well, it's like a hot spring, I guess. Huh. Well, I'm not going to disturb them. We're out for other things. We need something that vaguely looks like a tree. There we go. Take a nice little wide spin. Turn around. You didn't see shit. It says number of different versions I've caught. I wasn't sure this one had dimorphism. Number of large specimens. Huh. There's still one more that I could catch, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. And we gotta hope that he walks a little closer. Yeah, if it works, it works. See what we got. $38. I think this one was, yeah, it's 37. And then just this one, not for any particular reason other than it's just the one I want to go with. We got 3 Snovers. Got 3 of them, and it almost leveled us up to max level for that one. And we got to figure out how to evolve Bergmite. Okay. So it should be pretty close on that one. And just got to give it to the up to the right level. And we got to get Snowrunt up to level 2. So I think what we should do first is I think I'm going to work on Samurott. Which we're only at level 4. Ceaseless Edge, Aqua Jet, Hydro Pump. There's another thing spawning. I forgot what the other one was. Aquatail. So I got rid of the one that I needed. Yeah, see if that works. Ones over here should be more generic enemies. That is a big ass blimp. Okay, so a lot of the other ones of like Drift Blimp and the other one is all like, oh, it carries children away and stuff like that. And I'm all like, I think it's too small for that. And then I look at this thing, and I'm all like, yeah, I can see it. Pretty sure that can float away a normal person. They're looking like a dirigible. Yeah, because that doesn't miss. Don't exactly have anything. Ain't got nothing super strong. Snover, if you can pull this off. Never mind. Revive. No. Holy shit, snow front. The man's a beast. And I can actually say that with certainty this time, because remember that I was evolving it towards Glalie. Which is ironic, because I think he was one of the weaker ones. Who fucking knows how to party. Alright, so... I'm gonna go do that. I almost forgot about it. Collect my stuff. Does that not classify as a bunch of bushes? Because I'm going to call malarkey on that if that is the case. I like collecting me some free shit. Well, I found the fast way to get down. I don't know why I want to find a shiny in one of these. It's just something that has made me made me interested. For whatever reason, I feel like it'd be really strong. which is probably not the case, but... Hello, very angry man. I'm just going to walk this way. You found something? I ain't found shit. At least not what I'm looking for. What is interesting to me is that the ice type doesn't spawn in the ice location. Kind of feel like this should be the spot that Sneasel shows up in. The ice version. I like the buzz. Ouch. Yeah, at the moment we're just kind of walking around. Actually, you know what? I think I know the reason why I want a shiny show up in here. I want to try and catch a shiny fossil Pokemon, which I have not seen yet. I feel like the effort to get a fossil Pokemon is very tedious, and I feel like this might be the best opportunity to get one. Hey, Palm! Unfortunately, it's not dark anymore, so it might make, I feel like I had a better chance against the ghost. I was going to go rest, but then I realized I didn't fight anything, so... I don't think I have any more revives. I'll certainly make use of that. But yeah. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. I shall return. We will continue. Hopefully, we will find something interesting. Be right back. And we are back. Let's see what we got. Huh, I guess I did upgrade something. I've used the edge attack once. Yeah, we're primarily working with Samurott for right now to get our level up on the other ones. And that one attacks you for no reason. I'm not sure. It makes me wary of using the big leaved plants as cover because it doesn't seem like it works. Also, I didn't have a chance to deliver one of my anti-AI one-hit wonders, but I already told it to be gone. Nobody got time for that. Pretty sure I hit it in the back of the head. So many dang trees. Okay, we need 3 more. We've not used strong or agile moves. But gotta be careful of things around here. Fairly effective. Okay, so we're at 8. We need 2 more. Wasn't sure if that counted or not. Shit. Shit's going off my phone. You know, we might have it, so we'll go ahead and go over here and talk to this guy. Because some of them count for 2. Not in this case, unfortunately. Gotta go. I'm unawares. Use a little bit of everything. Bingo. Thank you. Samurai is leveled. You know what might end up happening? We might end up finish all of the Pokedex except for the legendaries we need. And then Rowlet is hanging with us, so... Zora. Orby Zora. I guess we don't need this one. Perfect. Bergmite is leveled. Now we just evolve it. Anything that is an ice, I think, will probably be beaten pretty well by this one, because I think it learns Earth Move. He's so flat. You'd use him as a table. Probably wouldn't appreciate that much. Sir, I've discovered the table Pokemon. We can now have coffee on, a nice tea time on the go. Mountain, Gale, Blizzard. We gave it a nice mixed bag of freaking everything. Hello. Most randomest assortment of attacks. Mostly strong moves and a bunch of other shit. Blizzard and Mountain Gale. Anything that is a bird type will be quick work. I think he knows that I'm here. I just thought of it. I thought of an awesome idea that they could have went with. So, we're looking for regional variants. This one is technically from this region, but I think it would have been kind of cool if they redesigned this particular one, Purloin, as thin and agile, kind of like its pre-evolution. And then they could explain it that when they actually not colonized, because people were living here already. When they started like putting in cities and stuff, then this one evolved not to be skinny anymore. Or who knows, maybe they could have made it look like a saber-toothed cat. And then if you want to have it in future games, you could just say that ones that have different defense levels, maybe. Maybe one more defensive and one more attack. It's scooted. It's ski-daddled. We have one. Unfortunately, we don't have any mastered moves, so we can't attack with more attack. I like Avalok looked at it as all like, oh, he turned into a block of ice. Unfortunately, we can't do any strong moves. Now we have a shiny Glalie. Holy shit, does it look intimidating. Glowing red eyes. It's staring into your soul. Rufflet. I'm pretty sure I've seen a Rufflet around. I think I'm going to relegate this that one slot there, to evolving Shiny Mon that I still have. Probably not going to evolve the first level ones that I have duplicates of. I can just evolve this one right off the bat if I wanted to. Because I think all I need is a Duskstone. I'm in box 6. Apparently I don't have any. I don't know why that is the case. Okay, won't be as simple as that. I'll have to go look for it. We can work around it, though. Or this one, since it is almost evolved. We're at research level 5 for that one. Not much. Number defeated with fighting moves. I don't think I have any... I do have one that uses fighting moves. The only problem is it isn't the one that we need. But I have seen Avalugs around, so we can go look for them. Might help speed this process along a little bit. Giant angry table. You fucking mind? You fucking move? So yeah, if you don't go away, that's gonna be you in a minute. Sounds interesting. Doesn't seem too bothered by you walking around. We are close. We just need one more. You know, I didn't realize it until just now, but the reason that I'm able to do that from so far away at the moment is because I'm using one of the Pokeballs that has the wind ones that go real far. You know, the interesting thing about the Avalugg versus all of the other regional variants in this game, I feel like if you told me that was the normal version, I don't think I would say you were wrong. For whatever reason, it looks natural. Rufflet. And Rufflet. You need to be a little bit careful because we have a bunch of rather low-level animals on our list. Need to see it use powdered snow on someone. I do have a fire Pokemon on me. Oh, the possibility that Snover has re-established the area. Unawares. Double weakness, if I remember correctly, because I believe ice is weak to fire as well. That's about right. Now we just gotta remember how to evolve the Snover into Abomasnow. I have something else that's ready to evolve as well. This one's ready to... we don't want to evolve it yet. I have to wait for this one to evolve, which I think is soon-ish. We'll just have it in our party just in case. Snarl. Dark type. Kind of feel like giving it the food would be easiest option. Especially since I know where it is. Might need to load up on some food first. I'm not sure. I think it will eat the berry. They're looking for a crack into the earth. Oh, so there's the Galini. That is a... Okay, we have our target. He has somehow not seen me yet. He has not, but Glalie might. Got one Boss Obama Snow. Try and give it as much food as I can. Just working out pretty well. This is the only one I see here, so we're going to try not to defeat it if we can avoid it. Unfortunately, I don't think I have that much food. go look for more food. Finding a plant that has food is just as challenging. I feel like a lot of these are apricorn bushes. Yeah, we'll keep looking until we find something. Because I feel like that's going to be the fastest method. All right. Maxed out that. It does have snarl. Well, that will be 2 times. Well, if it wants to fight... was a thing I was hoping to avoid. Perfectly. We've cut Obama Snow. continue my work. Probably release the Snover because we have Obama still. Okay, we can evolve 2 of them, actually. We could probably also bring out another Pokemon to work on the Path of Solitude for next week as well. Since with filling out the Pokedex is kind of ramping down. Nice hair. Path of Solitude. Let's see. I guess we got to work on this one too. Good thing I have one. Yeah, let's see. And I would just start working on that. We've maxed out all of them. Did I fight somebody that had a Zoroark? Oh, in that regard, maybe I could work on the other one too. Riolu and Yuxi. Lilligant. Yeah, these are all ones that I have to get to a higher level, so. So one little step at a time. Blizzard and Woodhammer. I already have it. Sneaking our way around. He has such a square jaw. He approached me and then ran off. Holy shit, he's huge. I mean, this is going to be the only move we use until it runs out, so... That was definitely a hammer made of wood. My research is coming along swimmingly. I'll leave that spot free in case I get another... Well, I do have one more regional variant, actually. Rufflet. Riolu. Then the legendary. Which shouldn't take very long at all, actually. Is Riolu found around here? I don't think there are any trees with food on them around here. If there's any spot with them, I imagine it's probably over here. Icebound Falls and Snowfall Hot Springs. Yeah, as I figured, it was around there. Because I think I remember there being a couple fighting types over here. What I would like is more food, however. It's like, grab shit and run. on the lookout for Riolu. I want to say this is around the spot we caught it before, so... There's a distortion now. He's apparently very confused. All right, level 5. Yeah, might as well go take advantage. Already to level 10. That didn't require that much. So technically 11, I guess. So we do get to find out what is required. To get Riolu to evolve. I can't quite remember. Didn't remember if it was friendship or not. Because I know there are some Pokemon that do require that, but I don't think Riolu is one of them. Okay. So that's a thing. We gotta evolve it by being friendly to it. Very, very friendly. And best way to do that is to collect stuff. May take a little while, though. To avoid that one, she is going to kick our ass if she gets the opportunity to. Yeah, so we'll have to go on a collectathon later. Meantime, I think we wait. Air slash and roost. I already got them. Hit it with everything you have. I didn't think about this. We got to get back to home base and hopefully drop off our stuff before it goes away. By the way, I also realized we had a dusk stone, so that's good. Yeah, it should help. I'm going to put my money on it, but I'm willing to bet that there's probably not going to be shiny in here. We shall see. Like I said, this is going to all these is just a proof of concept because I'm hoping we can end up pulling a shiny in a fossil shiny, which I have not had any luck finding in any game yet. What are you doing? He's a silly goof. It's here to cause city problems. He's just hung out behind me. I was kind of tempted to fight him. Scyther, Scissor, and Pikachu. Random piece of wood on the ground. What the heck? There's an Oshawott right there. I don't know, I'm super surprised by that, but... They've come to kick ass. There's another Oshawott. Okay, so we got 2 Oshawotts and a Scizor. They are here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Unfortunately, they are all out of ass. Also, there's another EV. You're not saying any more stuff on the floor. And I imagine the portal's gonna be closing soon. Ow! Holy shit, it's a boss Eevee. Oh, it's pissed. I just ran between them. So I get, but bye. I'm just kind of running around seeing if anything cool shows up. Not seeing anything yet. It does kind of suck that all of the items show up immediately and don't show up later. Yeah, we still need to work on the friendship. We're not full yet. But I'll probably go drop stuff off. Organize. And we got a dusk stone. We're just transferring this one over so we can evolve it. So that way we can see what a fine, shiny haunch crow looks like. The silly little raven with the witch hat. Yeah, it looks so regal. So fancy. I don't know why, but it has the aura of it's about ready to do something that someone is not going to like. Hmm. Defeating it seems like the best option. For raising its level, at least. I don't know, though. Can Riolu do it? The reason I say Riolu specifically is fighting with a Pokemon is also a very quick way to level it up. I mean, to get his friendship high. Perfect. So we just got to keep that up. I don't know how it didn't notice me. Unfortunately, it didn't work so far away. See if we can make it flinch. We cannot. Well, a defeat is a defeat. Didn't say how. Unfortunately, that does lower our friendship on that one. Yeah, I know fighting is the best way to do it, but it's the most reliable. So I think we're just gonna stick to breaking stuff now. I might be able to work this one. We just got to be more careful with what we fight, I suppose. Try and collect all we can. I'll say that if I could use that to finish out the game today, that would be perfect, but I don't think we're going to be able to break open enough stuff to evolve it today. Unfortunate, wishful thinking, methinks. But we're going to try. Also a very good way to get a bunch of stuff. There's a Banary. There's a boss Banary, of all things. Bergmites. There's a bunch of them. Ow. That should help. If I remember from when I was evolving my other Pokemon that require friendship, I feel like it didn't take very long. So hopefully this won't take too long. We're not going to finish today, unfortunately. As I'll be leaving in short order. Fight it! Damn it. I knew that wouldn't do much, but... Rest up, check in, and probably call it, I imagine. I think we're within stone's throw of being done with the decks. Ain't gonna take long. But yeah, I think that is probably where we'll call it for today. Let me see who is on. Maybe a few people, actually. Typically see this person on at this time. Oh, I think they might be hitting out, though, so probably not. I wonder. All right, we are going to raid into Loki. I've never raided into this person, so I'm interested to see what they are up to. I will catch you all tomorrow. Remember, stream starts early tomorrow, but we'll go until we are done with that book, the next instruction. So, I hope to see you all there. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good afternoon or evening, wherever you are, and have a good one. Bye-bye.